We return to the world of Middle-earth as we have another glorious 4v4 Dawnless Days siege battle for you today. And men have betrayed each other, and so have the elves. We have a clash between men and elves here, and a whole bunch of other factions as well. But we have Dol Amroth fighting against Gondor. We have Imladris fighting against Lindon and the Woodland Realm. Like, the worlds of men have been split. It is awful to see, but only there can be one victor. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see who wins in this one. we've got a huge battle here. We've got about 14,000 troops on the battlefield. We have the Woodland Realm, as I was saying, on the defense. They're joined by Gondor, I believe, as well. We have Erebor, and we also have and Lindon as well in this one, I think, on this side. And on the other side here, we do have Dol Amroth. We have Eastlings, I think we have Imladris, and also over here we have Dorwinion. So yeah, Dorwinion and Dol Amroth betraying Gondor, I guess you could say, now. And then you've also got the Imladris betraying the realm of Lindon and the Woodland Realm as well. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes down. We are here on Dunburg, which is a pretty good map to fight on. You kind of have big open spaces. You have some horrible choke points at bridges as well, which look like the dwarves have been given the job of defending. 2 Mordens and Iron Guards, the nasty combo. And then you got this sort of like final stand up here on this huge cliff face, and then you got like the sort of like the paths up the cliff as well, which can be pretty tricky to navigate as well, and an amazing sort of parapet up here for archers to shoot down from. So it's going to be a tough ask for the attackers here today, but the defenders as well, they've got a tough operation as well. It's not an easy one to defend the early stages, and you do get yourself forced back. So it'll be interesting to see how long the defenders actually try to hold these outer layers. It seems as though Dol Amroth right now at the moment is going to get an easy sort of capture of their sort of sector here. They brought Cav inside. They've got a lot of Cav actually have the attackers. Knights of Silver Swan. We've got Storm Riders. We also seem like we've got a couple of generals over here, Kahar, and also a Knights of Silver Swan. It also seems like there's a Noldorian Ranger, which seems like is a must to bring. And then over here we do have the Vine Lord Bjorn for Dorwinion. Dorwinion looks like they're going to be the first into any sort of fight as well. Dorwinion infantry going in first, and they're clashing with the Woodland Realm. And there you go, they're going to be the first bit of fighting here today. And you imagine the last Garland Blades will win this one? But you never know. I would imagine so. The Dorwinion infantry do have jabbies though, which could be of use against these last Garland Blades, but not really getting the greatest of angles. This unit here needs to really be along the side of the wall here and then hit this sort of side flank of the last Garland Blades. Right now they're trying to javvy over the top of the ongoing fight, and they're not going to get many kills doing that. But yes, if you're a fan of all things Dawnless Days and Lord of the Rings and want to see more of this glorious mod, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It always help out the channel. And if you want to send any of your own replays to have them featured on the channel as well, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link for that is down below in the description as well. The mods that we're using today, along with obviously Dawnless Days, as the submods we're using are Last Breath and Warriors of Ardor. Last Breath has a whole load of new factions, including Dorwinion and Dol Amroth being 2, I think, featured here today. I don't think we have any other ones. Then we have Warriors of Ardor, which adds a load of other sort of unique units just as well. So I think like, for Lathram Greatswords, for instance, that's a tier 2 shock infantry that Lindon has. So yeah, that's not in the main mod or even added by Last Breath. That's a Warriors of Ardor sort of unit. I think certainly, I think Lindon has more than most in this game. I don't know about anyone else. Warriors of Ardor might add a few to, I don't know, might add some to Gondor as well. I wouldn't be entirely sure. Mansion Claimers, yeah, that's normal. I don't know, we'll just find, I guess we'll find them when we find them. I'll let you know. There's probably a whole bunch. But yeah, Dol Amroth really taking their time over here. I mean, the elves also, I think, are starting to land now as well. Yeah, Noldorian swords. Dorwinion obviously into the fight straight away. They're getting focused down as well. Avari Warriors is a really elite elven unit that Dorwinion has access to. and Violent Guards. They're both getting focused down. Yeah, right in the back by Lasgalan Rangers. Really good shots. I mean, yeah, they think they're covered. They're really not. And yeah, they're getting absolutely focused down there with the Violent Guards. They've pinned in a Penethgillan Spear here, I think. I don't know really what's happened here. This Penethgillan Spear, oh, yeah, it is. It's in square formation. It's kind of just killing this whole zone off, I guess. So these attackers here, they have to either engage it or it's going to have to be the elves over there. I mean, I just said an elven shock infantry. You just chew those guys up quickly. But yeah, they're trying to now stack on top of each other. Those Violent Guards and those Avari warriors pretty much weakened and pretty redundant now, I'd have thought, going into the rest of the fight. Still fighting down here. More Dawnless infantry have joined this fight. It's now a 2-on-1 for the Lasgalan Blades. Still think, actually they're losing slightly, but only slightly. And they nearly killed a full Dawnless infantry unit off themselves. They might kill the full thing, you never know. Looked like another one was getting ready to go in, but it's since changed its mind. What else we got back here? Oh, Ereble's over here with some axes as well. So yeah, this is going to be a tough breakthrough, to be honest. And actually, Gondor has Pelican Marines here. He's scattering these guys, I think, everyone, every barricade. They literally are, yeah, Javi's ready, like, spear tips ready to go and pierce any constables of Dorwinian that show their head. These tier 1 infantry really aren't worth shooting. I wouldn't bother with these guys, with your Javis. I'd save them for more elite stuff. Speaking of other fights that are going on, Dorwinian has now finally engaged. Foot Knights of Dol Amroth going in. I think I just said Dorwinian going in. Finally, Dol Amroth are going in. Anyway, they're against Flattering Greatswords here, so yeah, that tier 2 shock infantry, we'll see how well it does.
Enemy troops have reached the walls.
I like how the commentator's like, oh, enemy troops reach the walls. Sit rep, they're already inside the walls, as shown here. There you go. Yeah, Flathra and Greatsword's winning that fight. I don't know necessarily if that's just because of different mods or whether these guys just got a really good charge off. I mean, I guess maybe just the charge is really good and probably would beat these Foot Knights. We're going to have to see some... Yeah, there you go. They even out now. I think the charge is just what they got really good bonuses on now. They should probably start to cut down a lot more of these Greatswords. We'll see. Then Noldorian Rangers, they have just got to come inside. They really should have possibly come over here and help try and kill these Greatswords off. Over on this side here, Dorwinian infantry, yeah, wavering and nearly dead. That one's actually nearly gone as well. The Lasgalan Blades, yeah, now double stacking here, and they are just destroying these Dorwinian swords. Yeah, the infantry is just not... Dorwinian's infantry isn't that great. They're pretty well rounded as a faction. But I wouldn't say they have anything like really that stands out really good. I mean, the Violent Guards are good, I guess. They are really good. You can't bring lots of them. It's like the core to your army. Their spears are pretty good, I guess, as well, like the Avari spears. The Avari warriors, you got them there. Their archers are pretty good, actually, the Avari warriors, wanderers. So they're also pretty good. And the pole arms, yeah, the Selduin Bridgewards, I think they're technically like tier 3 or 4. They're not that. They're not like definitely not as good as other tier 3 or 4 ones. And then, yeah, the Cav is certainly not great for Dorwinian, but they haven't brought much of that anyway. And it looks like we're going to see some Elven Shock join this assault over here. I mean, this is a prime target for the Javis. I mean, these guys have little missile block anyway. So if these Shock go in, now the Javis to the Pelican Marine should really start to be thrown. Don't know if they have the range there. Maybe not. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's how the elves are just snuck on by just like that. And yeah, as expected, Noldorian swords are dealing with this Penethgillan spear down here. It's pretty isolated. It seemed a bit of a waste for Gondor to put it down here. But yeah, it's getting isolated and killed off. It's getting some support from archers. I think it's the, yeah, you've got the general over here, Legolas, this Elven Palace Guard. That's a different general to what you usually get. I'm pretty sure he just has rangers. But with Warriors of Ardor, he gets his own sort of like Palace Guard, which they're just like Hall Guardians but with bows pretty much. Which are cool still nonetheless. And they're a tier 4 medium bow instead of like very light, I guess. But yeah, he's trying to shoot down there, trying to help against the Noldorian swords. And actually, so they might get fully surrounded here in a moment by more swords.
Shameful display.
And it looks like we also have Iron Guards now engaged on here, along with some Erebor Halberds. And that immediately, having early commitment of Halberds there, has caused the Terrath Air Sentinels, a very elite pike unit, arguably the most elite pike unit, to come forward. One of Dol Amroth's strength. I mean, they've got, yeah, they're pretty, again, I'd say, well-rounded. I'd say their bows is their weakest area. Even then, the marksmen are pretty decent. Yeah, knights and pikes fighting together against Iron Guard. It's going to be a while to get through these Iron Guard, but I believe they can. They're going to send Erebor Axe Warriors in. I mean, maybe they're going to send the Axe Warriors in, pull the Iron Guards out. That might be their plan here. The crossbows can arc now in today's Dawnless days. Gone are the days where crossbows are just a direct thing and the dwarves kind of sucked in that situation. They actually can arc. Haven watches here. The Elven archers are getting taken out, it looks like, by a mass of Elven and also Dol Amroth archers. Looks like Dol Amroth have taken a fair few losses with their own archers. But yeah, it just looked like that the Linden player is going to run out of archers and also ammo, to be honest. He's also looking pretty low on that. But he might rout before he even uses up all his ammo. Gondor still has all of his archers, I think, as well. I think he's trying to use those to support against the Variag Axeman assault here. Looks like the Knights have been forced back. We've got Citadel Guards in here as well, so yeah, elite infantry for Gondor being thrown in early on, along with the dwarves. They sent in a lot of elite spears early. And they're being assisted by the shock of Linden, the Noldorian swords. And yeah, they're winning that fight. Citadel Guards, you don't often see them beating a shock infantry, but I think it is because of just assistance of shock. Oh, maybe... Actually, I guess maybe Linden lost the fight because the Foot Knights are still alive. There you go. And what's going on over on this side? Yeah, Terrathir Sentinels still doing fine. Looks like they killed off that Penethkillian spear. Easy enough. And they have still not broken through the Woodland Realm line over here, which I'm not surprised by, to be honest. The Woodland Realm have a pretty good setup. I don't know whether Dorwinion can go through all these like houses here and just sort of like flank the position. If he can, he should probably think about doing that. And he also needs to commit more of his army as well. He's still got a lot of troops just patiently up here, just waiting. I mean, I don't know what he's shooting with his archers as well. His Yard Patrols are shooting into the Lasgallan Blades, which is great. But why is he not doing it from this angle over here? Go over here, side shot the Lasgallan Blades, and you all of a sudden will unlock that defense so much quicker. And you'll see, yeah, the Woodland Realm will retreat quicker than you can say Thranduil rides, I don't know, elks or something 3 times. If you say it like that, I don't know, it might be a tongue twister, who knows, maybe I've created one. Noldorian archers are starting to lose as well, starting to take losses as well. Looks like Gondor has also been, yeah, they've been in a bit of an archer duel with Gondor. Gondor's taken a fair few losses, and the elves are going to be the first to blink, and they're going to retreat. Eastlings still have yet to commit their bows. So as it stands, I don't really know who's winning this range fight, to be honest. Dwarves could possibly do getting their crossbows forward, but they have less range, but probably more armor. If they got the crossbows into this sort of area here, they can start to side shot a lot of these Noldorian bows, and also probably the Princess Marksmen, get rid of those. Or they could possibly come to this side here and try and duel with the Eastlings. All are good options. All are good options. This Barricade is great, but it has also kind of nullified the mobility of the defenders, because the archers have moved forward quite a lot here. And if there was no Barricade, these guys could just try to rush down the street and try to get rid of the archers. I mean, granted, there probably would have been a melee fight of some sort, but you know, that's kind of the payoff you get with having barricades, that you kind of limit your own movements as well as the enemies. Variag Bowmen, I imagine, are going to start setting up and trying to blast the Blackroot Vale archers and the Gondor archers. I mean, yeah, if the elves engage here, I mean, I'd get another unit, maybe of Elven Shock, maybe something else. I'd try and flank and go for the archers, potentially. I think they could easily deal with it as champions of Dor Enil close by, but it's worth an idea maybe just force back the Variags, keep them away from the archers over here. Because that's evidently what they're trying to go for, is those archers. And Jabbies haven't been thrown, actually. It's just archers wasting a little bit of ammo, routing those marksmen who are going to just otherwise move up and destroy the barricade. Yeah, that's enough ammo used on them. You don't need to waste more ammo on those archers. Dwarves are getting side shot from here. It doesn't seem to be affecting them too much. 99 and 92 in the 2 units left, so still very healthy. And I'd say, honestly, the pikes are taking more losses. They're down to 82 already. Yeah, I'd say that the side shots coming in, I think it is from this Princess Marksman here, really not affecting that engagement enough at the moment. And actually looks like, yeah, Dorwinian's been forced back. I was going to say, Lasgallan on this, the Lasgallan blades on this side could be really aggressive, I think. I think they've got the upper hand on this flank here. Dorwinian's pretty much been isolated. The other 3 are working really closely together. Dorwinian is pretty much playing a game on his own against a really strong defensive faction, which is being assisted by Gondor and also Erebor, which are pretty good defensive factions. But yeah, this is not really a great choice for them, and he's just wasted his jabbies. What did he waste his jabbies on? He's just thrown them at something. What did he throw them at? Oh, is he? No, I don't know what he's done. You know, actually, I don't know where he threw them. Did he really throw? Oh. Yeah, I think he's throwing them at Haven Watchers. I don't think he meant to. I think the Haven Watchers here have accidentally activated the Javies because they were probably left on auto-fire, and I think that's what he's throwing them at.
An entire
He pretty much wiped out, yeah, like a unit of archers. Well, a retreating unit of archers. Already broken. Not a big loss. Variac Bowmen are losing this archer fight at the moment as well. It's not looking good for the attackers with their archers, but the defenders are running out of ammo. They need to resupply as well if they can. Like these Black Root Vale archers need to start looking at resupplying because, yeah, supply barrels are huge in a defense. They can really make the difference between a win and a loss because archers can get like 200-300 kills quite easily. And then if you were to resupply like a whole unit, you could get maybe another 50-60 kills, you never know. Yeah, Lokirim and Runic Warlords now in here, fighting against the Elven Shock. I think it's a tier 3 versus tier 4 situation here. Well, the Macemen are tier 3 as well, but the Shock-wise, it's 3 versus 4. And yeah, Runic Warlords are losing this fight. Elven Shock is just vastly better. But nice little move here from these things. He's now getting his Runic Warlords round the flank. He's going to have to engage his Noldorian sword. I think they have actually cycled in and out different Elven Shocking units here. The Citadel Guards might need to engage to help fight this Runic Warlord or bring forward the Shipwright Nobles. These guys also waiting in reserve. I think they're just kind of keeping an eye on that sector, but nothing else has landed over here. So I think they're fine. There's not much left to actually get inside for the attackers. It is all kind of just waiting in this sort of pool of options. They've got plenty of shock. A lot of pikes, got some swords left as well. Oh yeah, Lokirim's swords and another Warriors of Arda unit. This is a tier 3 sword unit, which makes these things a little better. I mean, this is one of my favorite additions with Warriors of Arda, is that these things do have an even better sword unit, because Macemen just don't really cut it, unfortunately. Unless they're going to buff those Macemen back up, I'm all for the Warriors of Arda having that unit, that's for sure. And now we have Noldorian archers going in to try and destroy this barricade. That's not a great idea either. And honestly, I would jabby these guys because these are pretty much infantry. These archers, they're really good. Elven archers, like they're expensive for a reason. They are hybrids. And will we see the jabbies? Yeah, we will. I was going to say it's a great target and point blank range, and there's a lot of them. It's 3 units stacked on top. These guys can get a lot of kills here. I mean, like every guy should be hitting an elf. If you miss your jabbies from this range, you shouldn't be a Pelargir Marine. And there you go. Yeah, they're bringing down these numbers quite a lot. Barricade is being damaged a lot, though. I don't know if that really does any damage to the actual Pelargir Marines. And there you go. They finally finished jabbying. Let's see what the damage of the barricade is. Thank you, game. I can't even see that, but evidently it's not destroyed yet. But I don't think when you collapse it, it kills damages the Pelargir Marine unit. I don't know. It might do. Oh, we've got a insanely... Oh, Guardians of the Hiking, and even more insane shock infantry going in for the elves of Linden. You know when your army's usually kitted in gold, the guys that aren't kitted in gold are seriously good. Yeah, they are top-notch. And they've actually been retreating already, the Guardians. Maybe because the Variag Axemen are arriving. I don't know whether they want to get another charge. I think both sides want to try and get the best charge possible. Or as many charges. Now they want to get the last charge here. Charge into the Variag Axemen. do as much damage as they can there, and they're going to have to stay in combat soon because that Noldorian sword is soon to break. The Citadel guards are also losing, and I think Gondor's response is to send more Citadel guards. You need something different to go over there. It's a lot of shock going into this fight. Spears are not going to cut it. You need those shipwright nobles in there. They would probably withstand. And maybe also the Pelican Marines, send one of those down there because, yeah, they can start to javvy into those shock infantry, do a lot of damage to them. They're running out of archers and ammo as well. Like, actually, these things have kind of burned through a lot of their ammo really quickly. I was surprised by that. And I think, yeah, they're in melee now. Yeah, I don't think it does any damage at all destroying the barricade with the people on it. Which is good. I'm glad it doesn't. I feel like that would be a silly thing that Attila would add, but it hasn't. Yeah, the Pelican Marines fighting these archers, it's going to be easy. Late game, these archers could have been quite useful. I would have just kept them in the back. I'm like, oh, we'll just use them when we get to it. Don't just throw archers away. Because also then, it affects army losses. Like, your army is more likely to rout. Because, yeah, these 3 archer units going in here, that'll be a large proportion of that Imladris army. I mean, they'll still have... They've still got the Rangers, and they've probably got the General left. I don't know if they've got much more after that, though, to be honest. They've got a lot of Noldorian swords, I think, and they've probably got the Guards of Imladris, yeah. Elrond also is not a sword unit now, he's an axe unit in Warriors of Arda, and you can bring him. And the player did, he brought this unit, Gwaith Imadain. I don't know if that's some Elvish, probably, but yeah, these guys are pretty cool, all in red armor. Kind of takes away from Elrond, who's in red armor. Yeah, they're all pretty much in his armor now. He should just be in something different instead. I feel like they should just identify him a bit better, but there you go. He has still got a lot of infantry, actually. Imladris is in no real danger yet of mass shrouding. But I still wouldn't throw the archers away. Just keep them for later. Send something else forward. Gorwinian still being forced back over here. I also would hold fire with Legolas and just about anyone else. Like, they're going to mop these guys up easily. Save your ammo because there's polearm still to come forward. There's also other archers you might want to try and take out. The Vineyard Yard Patrollers, again, still shooting into these Lasgarden blades. Look at some shots there as they retreat. But yeah, still need a side shot. Just get over here. I mean, were they worried that they're going to get outgunned by Lasgarden Rangers, which they will be? Yeah, I don't know. It's got 4 to... Well, looks like 4 to 3 if you count Legolas. But Legolas has spent a lot of his ammo. There's another ranger here that's got some ammo as well. So yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's going to be tough for Dorwinian, that's for sure. Dwarves here have got a great angle. Iron Hill crossbows, get great angles into these champions of Dorwinian. And yeah, the halberds and also the, like all these units still holding here. The Iron Guard's 81, still fresh. Yeah, they're getting great side shots here. Every time that Dorwinian shock infantry falls back, crossbows get another volley. Drop a couple more of these knights. These champions of Dol Amroth. Yeah, there you go. I mean, they can arc as well, so it doesn't really like. It's not like they're hidden. And there you go. That's going to be an absolute meat grinder there, trying to get through. The dwarves are playing, yeah, very like narrow front. Again, I don't know whether they can sneak through these gaps here with the buildings. If they can, they should try it. Just try and outflank these guys. Stretch the defenders. Yeah, once that unit runs out of ammo, there's another one ready to go. An arrow crossbow as well. The next one will be even better. Well, some shipwright nobles have been committed, and they're starting to die. I don't know whether... Yeah, they've actually had to commit... Linden's had to commit pretty much everything here. Veterans under the stars. That's another Warriors of Arda unit. Pretty much looks like the polearm unit that they have, which name is escaping me. But it's just got a sword and a shield instead. Still looks cool, though. And there you go. Noldorian nobles, that's what they're called. And Yordrum. They would appear probably, and they're getting sent in. And Noldor nobles used to be the best polearm in the game. I don't know if they really are anymore. They've been sent in. I guess that's the answer to maybe trying to force back the polearms, the shock infantry here. And yeah, these things are responding by sending their own forward. the arrows are just going to keep flying in. I think that's from Gondor as well. Gondor and the Iron Hills. Yeah, they're just focusing down to these axemen down here. Yeah, really making the difference. Looks like the Locurium swords maybe were trying to go along the wall and engage. You can see actually Lyndon had that covered anyway. Lyndon, yeah, surrounding the swords over here. I think these Locurium swordsmen, though they've been added, really aren't that great. I don't really rate them so much. I'd certainly go up against other tier 4 stuff. They seem to end up losing most of the time, and really these like shipwright nobles should be tier 5. Elven like tier 4 is just nutty. I mean, these veteran under the stars, call them tier 5. Really, they're super good. They're killable, absolutely, but like they just fight better than most tier 4. Gondor just keeps fighting the good fight here against the Eastlings. I remember the days when the Eastlings used to be a great counter for Gondor. No longer. And there you go, Elven Shot coming in as well. So we've got, some Noldorian swords being committed. They're going to try and use those to break the Citadel Guards. Pole arms, though, are in position. The Noldorian nobles, I think they're also farming some kills on these Locurium swords, which have just been routed as well. So yeah, this assault has sort of stalled a little bit, and the next main assault looks like it might be coming down straight down the middle here. We've got Dol Amroth, Foot Knights trying to break through. They are losing. There's a little bit of a flank maybe on here. Noldorian archers may have found a way through. Actually, I was going to say, I think they have. Dol Amroth is through, yeah. So I think there is a gap that people are using. And you can see there's a rush of other Dol Amroth troops coming this way. We've got the Knights of Dol Amroth champions and also the pikes over here. So I think they're going to try and break their way through. The Mandatory Claimers are going to shut that gap down. Right now, what else is holding? Princess Coast Guard, Citadel Guards. They got some good units. Oh, Princess Coast Guard fighting against their own kinsmen. Sad to see. Now they just need somebody to come and kill that Foot Knight. I don't know if they have a Cav General, or I mean, even Gimli would do a great job. Just go and rear charge those Foot Knights. Because Peregrine Marines don't want to have to. You don't want to lose those. It's not a fight they're going to win. And it looks like Dol Amroth. I mean, Dol Amroth's everywhere as well. He's about to land more troops on these towers. He's going to try and stretch the elves out here. They're ready. Gondor's got sword infantry ready. He's yet to commit his sword infantry, which is crazy. What's also back here? A Founding Guard as well. Get that forward, Gondor. Don't leave anything back. It doesn't look like the defenders have got any plans of falling back to the last sort of like choke point, or the last like point. It's now 3,900 against 5,000 to keep numbers in your mind. Dorwinian has given up fighting the Wooden Realm. That is probably their best decision. It does mean that though that the Wooden Realm could come over and support. I mean, they're keeping some troops here, which is actually also quite smart to just keep the Wooden Realm sort of like on their toes. But really, I was going to say, the Wooden Realm can shift stuff over, and they already are, actually. Legolas is going that way. We've got Erebor, Axe Warriors, and Iron Hill Crossbows shifting back that way. Yeah, they can see that the main offensive is going to come down these two sort of streets here, where Lyndon's defending valiantly, and now Erebor, I wanted to call them Dorwinian, but it's not. It's just Gondor with some Dorwinian units. Not Dorwinian, Dol Amroth units. Not. Oh gosh. There's too many doors and doles. Yeah, Gondor defending with some Dol Amroth units. And there you go. Gate Wardens coming to the back. That should be enough. These Foot Knights, yeah, immediately start to lose, being surrounded. The Gate Warden's tier 4 spear, even though it's a spear. It's an Elven spear. It's going to be pretty decent. And we now have Iron Guards that are now in this position. The Mansion Claimers have been relieved. So yeah, this opening that was there for moments has been closed. Now we have the offensive here from Dol Amroth. Is this going to be a new way into the city? the general, I was going to say, should be just fine, I would imagine. The reason it's an 80-man unit, it's going to be super strong. I mean, yeah, the shipwright nobles are only 85 in size, and they are pretty strong as well. There you go, immediately they're winning. You see some archers join the fight by the looks of it. Yeah, more shipwright nobles. I mean, if they wanted to, I'd just get the crossbows of such spokes to these halberds. That's a great target. I mean, yeah, they've been having their halberds focused on the defenders by the Variag bowmen here. Yeah, these Noldorian nobles don't need to be here. Unless they make an assault, don't really need to send stuff forward. I mean, the Citadel Guards will hold for a little while, and the shipwright nobles there backing them up. Yeah, they'll be absolutely fine. These Iron Hill crossbows aren't fighting on their own, are they? No, they're not. They're still fighting here with the Iron Guards and those Erebor Axeroids. They've been in there since pretty much the beginning of the siege, since that assault started. It's now on Imladris to attack in, not Dol Amroth. They've given up. We've now got some guards and Imladris going in. And again, they're getting like back shots on them. Oh, I was going to say, is there a danger here? It's not. Maybe. Noldorian Rangers are shifting around. Where they're going to try and make a breakthrough somewhere. I don't think they can get to the dwarves very easily. They could, I guess, shoot them. But I think the dwarves would win that gunfight. And we're going to see more Iron Hill crossbows going in. I don't know if anyone's been resupplying. I really do not know. Hopefully they have been. I mean, they really need to. The crossbows I'd resupply. Since they can arc pretty well, I would probably resupply those guys. Oh, and we've got Cav, yeah, it's pushing on. Whether they're going to just try and cycle charge the last Garland Blades here, or whether they just don't know that they're here? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, the Imladris player can't see where they are. But yeah, if Javi's unleashed now, would be perfect. They must have been in range of those Noldorian Rangers. Getting focused down a little bit. No one lost, though. Yeah, Dorwinian is back with a bit of a vengeance. He's got a full unit Dorwinian infantry that's arriving there. He's got, yeah, another one set up. And we're going to see Elven Shock move this way as well. So I think we're going to see a bit of an offensive on this side. Since it's been weakened by the defenders here, they now are looking like they're going to make a strike here, the attackers. Response by the defenders is to send Hall Guardians in this direction here. Actually, looks like there might be 2 Hall Guardians being sent that way. We've still got, yeah, plenty of Gate Wardens in reserve, and also Boromir and Gimli back here as well. So, you know, several members of the Fellowship are here, as is Legolas, actually.
The enemy have rallied their units.
If only there's like a Linden member of the Fellowship. Again, Dol Amroth sending in his shock. Like I said, he's been everywhere. He's really dictated this fight with Dol Amroth. Wherever he's gone, his allies have pretty much followed him. But he must be running low on reserves. His Knights of Dol Amroth going in again. And they are, I think, just, you know, wearing down these defenders slowly. And I think this might be the final Locurim Swordsman that's coming forward here. I think they're capped at 3. I think I've at least seen one. I've certainly seen one die, maybe 2. No, there's another one. So yeah, it must be just the one that's died. Polearms are coming in again. I mean, the archers are, I think, out of ammo, so the polearms are pretty safe from any sort of range at the moment. I don't think. Oh no, we still have some Avari Wanderers with ammo. So yeah, it's really Dorwinian, ironically enough, that has all the ammo left after their sort of like poor start and having not used their own ammo to be effective. They've ended up being the only one on the attacking side with ammo left. Pelican Marines, I think they jabbed a whole bunch of these Dorwinian infantry. It's a pretty even fight. I think both are tier 2. So I'd imagine this will go with the Pelican Marines. They got the jabbies off. In comes Elven Shock. That might make the difference. And actually, yeah, the elves of the Wooden Realm are going to react, sending their own swords to sort of balance that fight out. Elves on this side over here, yeah, I think they might be getting shot. They're certainly losing from the Noldorian swords here. And then there's isolated fights over there, yeah, with the General of Linden trying defeating Foot Knights of Dol Amroth. That was successful. Dol Amroth's been thrown back. We got Lokirim halberds. They're in range. Let's start shooting those guys. And they've got other elite polearms in reserve, but you just never know when you might need to like deal with them. We've got another Tyrith Air Sentinel coming forward as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of pikes and polearms getting busy around there. And they've stopped their offensive over here, have Dol Amroth. They're just kind of looking at each other, staring each other out. This pike and sword here, yeah, just combining, just to, you know, again, face off against a lot of good troops here. We are going to see more Elven Shock come forward now. So where they're going to go into the Iron Guards, and then these two are going to push on the spears and the polearms. We will see. Or they're just going to charge straight into the polearms. I think they might be just going to charge straight into the polearms. For silly billies that is. Imagine, yeah, you really messed up there. You really should have just gone in for the shock. That's where you get your... sorry, into the spears. That's where you get your bonuses. This is not looking good, actually, for the Dwarves. The Dwarves are kind of looking short over here. They've got anything to... Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They've got another line set up. They've got some spears and polearms here. I think they're quite happy just to give up this spot now. Pull back on this on the same line as the rest of the defenders. And we've got Hall Guardians in here now, so I mean, yeah, this is going to make it pretty tough to break through for the attackers. It's actually, yeah, forcing back the guards of Imladris. They're in here, and also we're going to see Seldor and Bridge Wars brought forward. I mean, Wooden Realm could make it offensive, really, here, if they wanted to. I honestly think they could encircle all these troops here and really make a difference. The archers could deal with the Vineland Yard patrollers. My gosh, I'm struggling with these words today. They really could if they wanted to. I think they're going to just wait. They're just going to be passive. Erebor, I wouldn't bother having their axes. I don't think they need them. I think they've got ample enough of infantry themselves as the Wooden Realm. Yeah, it just seems as though, I mean, numbers-wise, yeah, it's close now. It's both sides on 3,000. The defenders on about 3,000, what was that, 500? The defenders on just under 3,200. So they've closed that gap. They've done a really good job, to be honest, of the defenders. They are nearly through here. I mean, you can see the Knights of Dol Amroth are actually just stood in front of nothing. These guys should go in. They just need to commit. Get in there. I think they might just been stopped, though. The Noldorian nobles, I think, are going to come forward here. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. The Knights give the attack. And that's a good attack to give because the Noldorian nobles haven't got their polearms down. We're going to see a counter charge now from the shipwright nobles. Whether they'll pull the polearms out, we'll see. And there you go. I mean, any sort of breakthroughs kind of killed off quite quickly, to be honest. Linden had it covered. They're doing well over here, the attackers. They are breaking through. Gondor sword infantry cannot hold. These pikes they're dealing with. They are quite hard to kill off since they have actually got missile block with those shields on them. Kind of remind me of Macedonian phalangites. The small shield strapped to their arm and a huge long sarissa. I just realised we have no orcs in today's game. It's an orcless game. It's just men and elves. And dwarves. But yeah, this is a really silly assault here from the Noldorian swords. I mean, they are killing the... Actually, I mean, they are killing everything here, pretty much. I've got a Gate Warden that has been sent to sort of be the reserve. But I mean, they're taking a lot of losses of their own here, just fighting polearms. The spears are doing probably okay against.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
But yeah, a really strange assault. And again, over here, they can't break through. They really cannot. And they've got Erebor Axewarriors ready. Been some really good supports from like all players. Like, I mean, you got Erebor in different places. You got Gondor as well, just about everywhere. Dol Amroth's been doing the same thing on their side. He's been supporting quite a lot of different attacks. But certainly the defenders have really been really good at assisting each other. Imladris should have been earlier over here. He should have been like attacking with door winning. They could have really stretched these guys. I mean, he also can provide shock infantry, which is what you need in a siege battle. And door winning really doesn't have shock infantry that he can really call upon. I think he might have some in his roster. I can't remember, but if it is, it's not great. I really can't remember. I don't play door winning enough. Now the Gate Wardens are into the fight. They're going to need to send some more troops here at the attack, because they need to get some more of those Elven reserves forward. I don't know really what they've got. Oh, actually, might be a lot more like Dorwinian reserves over here. Get those guys forward. Yeah, and they broke through over here as expected. And now they've got to face off against Tomb Wardens and Iron Guards, which is not going to be an easy fight. Carnage Sentry's given the job of attacking. I think those guys have Javies, which is why they were sent over here, just to Javy their way through first. And the turret there, Sentinels are just taking their pikes down. Whether that was on purpose, they're going to lose their troops to that. Here we go, Gondor fighting as his own kin. Sad to see, really. I think he's actually about to rout his Gondor yet. There he goes. Gondor's swords leaving the field. They're going to need a few more elves in here. There's seriously one shipwright noble left. What an absolute champ. Send him back in. Iron Hill crossbows here. Yeah, trying to get some angles. They are a bit obstructed at the moment. But I mean, yeah, got more Gondor swords ready to go in. They've got a bit of elven, like pole arms and swords left here as well. Could really do with those crossbows, or someone just going and resupplying. They just, what they should do. Maybe they have used them all up. Ingo, yeah, I was going to say, Ingo, the attackers are going to go down this wall here. We're going to have to see some, move here from the Linden player, sending his general, maybe they're sending the polearm. Just got to line the polearm up along this facing the wall here. And have his general sort of engaged, and they kind of then cordoned off this assault a little bit more. It just seemed like the two flanks are where the extremes of the attacks are coming now.
Remains of this unit now.
So winning in the elves, still battling on. Maybe the defenders can win this on time if they can't necessarily defeat the attackers. We'll see though. Maybe they can. I'm sure the dwarves are loving this fight as well. They're probably like killing off all those Imladris shocking troops. They have actually just finished off. Now, to be honest, the elves and the dwarves together should kill off that Dorwinian infantry quite easily.
Enemy units have been rallied.
And still, they've not really like pushed over here. I don't know if they've actually had to fight anymore. But yeah, polearms and axes here. They could, like I said, could really push on here. The archers are nearly out of ammo. And here comes Elrond. He's coming forward. He's lost some troops already. It looks like he might be about to be sent into that fight. And the Founding Guard still back there. Still in reserve. Waiting for the right time. Not an easy fight now for the attackers who are running out of ammo. I mean, like, what are you going to do with this? You just stand and look at it, really. There's not much you can do there. The flanks are looking like I said, the most likely places they're going to break through. I mean, this is looking very promising. Two elves against one man, it just seems unfair. To make it even fair, you need like 2 or 3 men go up against one elf. Insanely well trained to those guys. Yeah, polearms are holding on for now. They're kind of pretty much all that's left. They run out of archers of the attacks, so they can't really easily defeat these guys unless they're just going to try and just butt their heads and try and break through. I mean, they are slowly killing off this Noldorian noble here. It was on losing decisively for a moment. 19 men left. I mean, there's 11 minutes left of this siege. Numbers-wise, 2,400 against 2,600. Yeah, it's really close. I think Cav is what's got the balanced power where it is. I think if they both had infantry, it could be pretty much even at this point. But yeah, they've got like quite a lot of cavalry. The attackers, whether that's generals or just normal cav, I think that's what's a bit influencing it. A couple of general kills for the attackers could be huge. I mean, I think, yeah, Lyndon is in there to try and kill him off, but Elven morale's so good they don't need a general. Still they fight on. It's just nice just to watch, just to enjoy. I mean, at this point there's not a lot of commentary. It's just a meat grinder in the same choke points. I think Elrond might have gone into the fight though over on this side. Yep, he has. He's sending his axes in. He's going to try and bloody up his axe. Makes him sound a lot more like a dwarf, which he is fighting down here. And the red armor, you'll barely be able to tell if they've got any more blood on them. They'll just blend in together. Keep holding the banner of Imladris high. Here comes Eastlings have now got halberds over here. Yeah, the attackers are just sending troops everywhere and anywhere. I mean, their micro's been pretty good, to be fair. So credit to these players. So yeah, I'm not opposed to this. Sometimes I'm kind of like, just stick to your one spot, guys, because yeah, some players just don't seem to be able to micro so well. These ones have done pretty well. They microed and, you know, sending troops when it's needed. Granted, they haven't broken through, though, which is when the micro become really steady. And it becomes like a problem. It becomes more of a problem. A final Locrium Swordsman going in. So, yeah, it looks like Easting sent over troops over here as well. We've got the Storm Riders here. They're really desperate to try and break through in one of these points. I mean, yeah, Hall Guardians are losing, so the Spears, the Gate Wardens... It's fine, there's another Gate Warden in here. But, yeah, it's looking a little tenuous now. Whether these Lasgarland Rangers could be sent in, they'll just be adding extra mass. Elrond's also winning in this fight down here. I think they're going to need sending some Rangers here soon. Because their polearms are doing also okay, the Locrian Halberds are being the Hall Guardians. They have the range over them, that's why. I think that's the issue. Again, if Elrond was to die, I don't think it's going to greatly affect the rest of his army. I don't know how much of his army has left, either. I just realized that Elrond's like, they're not really axes either, they're hammers that they carry. They're like smith hammers. The wannabe Celebrimbor. I don't know if you can see them. But Elrond is huffing and puffing, and he still can't break through this line. And the Noldorin Rangers have still not used a single bit of ammo. I just shoot, use them, shoot them. Obviously, I think he's only brought 3 archers because he had to bring. That was a range it counted as. Probably should have started firing with that by now. And here you go. These things have finally got in against the Erebor line here. I think this is more hope than actually knowledge that they're going to break through. Yeah, these kind of things getting murdered. Gimli's actually gone in with this Dwarven Barrack Guard. Is this there's War Priest of Rune here. This, I think, is another Warriors of Ardor sort of unit that he's added. I don't know if they're any good. We're going to see them go in a moment and see if they can do anything. Imagine they just have a lot of like sort of abilities like scare and probably also like war cry and things like that. Maybe some rallies. And there you go. Look at that. Lyndon is held on this side here. There's a shipwright noble with 4 men left, and yet the Knights of the Silver Swan just stand and look at the pike line or the polearm line and go, "What can we do against such reckless hate? What can we do against the elves?" Selwyn Bridgewater's in here. Yeah, they're like now it's Dorwinian's going to really try and break through here. There must be at least 2 or 3 different factions that are trying to get through here, like Dol Amroth, now Dorwinian, Imladris. None of them have got through this line. Not properly anyway. I think Dol Amroth snuck around and then got killed off anyway. Fighting, boys, keep fighting for Dunburg.
Our victory grows ever nearer.
Enemy general dead. Oh, Elrond, yeah, he's fallen. I mean, not great from the Woodland Realm play. Just pulled those Lasgarn. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that. I thought he was pulling through, but no, he came through this sort of section. There's nothing there but friendlies. And now we've got the Noldorin Rangers charging in to polearms. They're going to take a lot of damage from that. Halberds are gone as well. And yeah, I mean the Rangers, taking some casualties as they retreat. Here go the War Priests of Rune. I feel like they might need some support from the other infantry, but we'll see. They've got like the Saxon style helmets on. It looks really a bit janky, I won't lie. Doesn't really go with the rest of their uniform, but they're a cool unit. I imagine they're kind of like the Umbar, sort of like command unit, which you can bring the Aganala or whatever it's called. They're kind of just also like a bit of a support unit. These ones are very heavy though, so they survive a little longer, I guess. They've kind of broken past the barricade here at the attack, so they haven't got much further than that. The spears, the healthy spears in here, yeah, pushing back these Locrium swords. And then the Noldorian swords is something they're getting through anytime soon. Whether the halberds need to go back in, I don't know. Whether the halberds should go in over here, try and push back Legolas's push. And I think, yeah, the Avari Wanderers are falling back. You can see Legolas going here. This is a bit of a risk, because I was going to say the Noldorian Rangers will charge him. Inflicting a lot of losses, I'd have thought. We've got like a weird, like, halberd side unit as Legolas's bodyguard. They are getting chopped down, actually, is Legolas's bodyguard. Whether, if they kill Legolas off, that could break the spirit of the Woodland Realm, because they're nearly out of troops. They must be affected by army losses if he was to die. Yeah, they need to get every last elf and dwarf in here. Now really Rangers that are the responsible ones for holding this line. And there's 2 minutes 50 left of this. I think if they can hold a little bit longer, then they're going to win. I think the defenders through just like holding the city for an hour, which is kind of like an LOC victory in NCW3. There's a charge there from the Gondorian swords, dealing with those turret air sentinels. Chop them down, rout them, yeah, easy. Get into the halberds next. There's nothing after that you need to be worried about. Just make an all-out assault here. The Cavs all the way on the other side, Kahar and also the Final Bien. I don't know where the oh, did it? Oh, I think, oh no, that's Elrond. Where's the Knights of the Silver Swan? Oh, they're just arriving now. They're going to try and break through. Well, the Rangers have definitely pulled through to get to this situation, I would have thought. I could be wrong, maybe they haven't. Yeah, looking at the battle line, maybe they could have got snuck around the side there. Might have done that. It's still not greatest moves because they just ended up getting themselves killed. They didn't use their ammo. Did not use their ammo.
The men are losing faith.
Look at that. Whole Guardians holding at 3 Guardians left. Insane, really nice. Legolas, I believe, is still alive. It's looking good for the defenders. A minute 20 left. Even if they were to lose one of these choke points now, I don't think that attacks have enough time to take advantage of it. You've got to get all the way to that cap point right at the top over there if they want to have any chance of winning. And there's a Fountain Guard waiting for them up there. That Fountain Guard has yet to see any action. I don't think it will ever see action. Charge there. I think that's from Storm Riders. Yeah, it's not Kahar. And charging into spears, tier 4 spears, yes. I mean, they're causing losses now, but they need to stay in melee, I think, because if they pull out, they take so many more. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, dropping quite a bit. Here comes the Knights of the Silver Swan. They're going to charge. And actually, yeah, the Gate Wardens aren't in this formation. They'll take a lot of casualties here. Well, actually, the Knights of the Swan themselves didn't get a great charge. This might be costly here for Dol Amroth. Keeps spearing his horses.
The whole unit
I mean, they are really breaking through here. I mean, if the bridge walls went in somewhere, I mean, I sent them back in over there by Legolas. Looks like the Cav kind of is doing the job of breaking through here. We'll send the bridge walls in now. And they still have archers here, like Avari Wanderers with ammo. Oh, jeez. They had a full hour to use that ammo, and they still haven't used it. And there you go. 3, 2, 1. We have a draw, which is a victory for Linden, who did a really good job on their flank. They held on and defeated Dol Amroth and and everyone else that they faced there. They had like 2 units left, though. 1 Noldorian Noble, and then a general, which is the veterans under the stars. This was sent in by Itchy Right Nut or Jack Boy. So we'll have a quick look at his kills. We've got 352 kills with the veterans and the stars, 246 kills with the shipwright nobles, 197 kills with another one there, 219 kills with the Noldorian swords, 136 kills with the guardians of the High King. Not so well as I expected them to do with this elite shock. His polearms 200 kills, 109 kills with the Haven Watchers. And then we have Huey Boy playing as the Wooden Realm, 371 kills is Legolas General there, 185 kills with the Lascar and Blades, 150, 121 kills. His Gate Wardens, 119 kills, 115 kills. His Polearms, 71, 78. The Archers did pretty well. I'm surprised these guys didn't get more kills, to be honest. They were getting about 206, 156 kills, 151. They were absolutely decimating Dorwinian at one point. And then we have Kokei Slayer playing as Erebor, 89 kills with Gimli. Didn't really do much in today's game. It's disappointing kills actually for the Erebor Axe Warriors, 70 kills the best there. Iron Guards 114 kills, the Tomb Wardens 102. Crossbows were really their MVPs, 182 kills, 185, 190, 185. Yeah, they really supported a lot of choke point fights that the dwarves are fighting in. Then we have Blocks playing as Gondor, 157 kills with his Pelargir Marines there. His Gondor Swords, 93 kills, the best of those. Citadel Guards, 142 kills. And then 124 kills with the Prince's Coast Guard. Still had that Fountain Guard free. Then his Archers, 110 kills and 107. Then we have 1284Y, and then a whole bunch of other numbers. But yeah, playing as Dorwinion, yeah, had a tough game up against Hugh in the Wooden Realm. You can see his infantry here really did not do well at all. I mean, yeah, the best is the Vari Warriors, 58 kills. Wow, yeah, had a rough game. Yeah, Vari Wanderers, 146 kills is the best of any of these units. Is insane. And then we have Ripper playing as the Eastlings. It's 66 kills with his War Priests. Okay, I guess. I don't really know how good they are. The Locrium swords, yeah, really for a tier 4 sword aren't that great. 70 kills, 74 kills. I mean, they were fighting elves, I think, most of the time, but yeah, still doesn't. You'd expect them to do better. 87 kills with the Variag Axeman. We've got the Runic Warlords with 152 kills, 128 kills with the Locrium Maceman, 137 kills with the Variag Bowman. Then we have Anonymous playing as Dolamroth. He's just spammed out his knights here. You can see 166 with this one, 115 with another one down here, but most of them, yeah, getting very few kills. And then the shock infantry as well, yeah, 75, really poor actually from Dolamroth looking at his kills now, even though he's making a lot of the pushes. 142 kills with the Tirith Air Sentinels, 159 with the Princess Marksman, and then 94 and 90 kills. Then we have Son of Imladris playing as Imladris, 129 kills with Elrond, and his like mace or axe unit, whatever it really is, smith unit. Guards of Imladris here with 163 kills. His shock 169, 157, 154, 134. Then his archers. We actually did bring 4 range and then a ranger, which is I don't know if that's rule break or not. But 120 kills, 179 kills, 189 kills with the Noldorian archers. And even the rangers, which I feel like were poorly used, getting 114 kills in today's siege. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days siege battle. If you want to see more glorious Lord of the Rings content, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.